Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to review the Disney's Colourpop Mulan Colourpop palette. Now, before I get into this, I just wanted to give you guys a brief update about BoxyLuxe. I still have not gotten my BoxyLuxe subscription for the month of September. FedEx is still delayed. And it was supposed to get delivered to me yesterday on my birthday, but that didn't happen. I got a text message from them again today saying that the delivery is happening, but they can't give me an estimated date. And this is the second time I've tried getting my box. So I'm getting really frustrated with FedEx, to say the least. It's already into October the first week, and I still haven't gotten my September box. So I just wanted to keep you guys updated because I know you guys look forward to looking at my BoxyCharm and BoxyLuxe videos. So anyways, let's get into this palette. This palette, I believe, is $20 on the Colourpop website. It just recently was released. The box looks exactly like the palette, and honestly, I just love the packaging of these palettes. They are amazing. They're just so beautiful. Colourpop has some of the best packaging. And if you guys are wondering, the makeup look that I am wearing today on my eyes did come from this palette. And so when I go into swatching these for you guys, I will let you know and show you which colors I used on my eyes. So without further ado, let's get into this palette. You open it up. There is no mirror, but there is a very decorative design of Mulan and some Chinese lettering. I'm assuming it says Mulan in Chinese. Some very beautiful lotus flowers and what I believe to be a phoenix right there. And these are the lovely shades. So I'm going to go row by row. This row first, then this row, and then followed by the last row at the bottom. And then once I get done swatching all these, I will tell you my final thoughts about this palette. Okay, so the first one we're going to swatch is called Imperial, and it's like a beige matte color. And again, as you guys know, my skin's very fair, so if you can't see some of the lighter shades, I apologize for that in advance. The next one is like a shimmer glitter called Strike a Match. And it's in this like cream color. The next one is this gold called Be Swift, and it's a glitter shade. And I am wearing this on my lids today. The next one is like a more peachier matte called Fighter. And the last one is more of like a beige shimmer glitter, and it's called Like a Girl. So these are the first row swatches. Here is Imperial, Strike a Match, Be Swift, Fighter, and the last one is Like a Girl. Zoom those in closely so you guys can all see. These are some very nice, neutral, earthly tones. So if you don't really like to play it up with color much, these are good options. They're also good options for like base tones for your eyelid, for your overall eye before you perform your full eye look as like a base. I tend to go for those colors for my bases. I also like to use the shimmers and the glitters for like the topper for my lids, which is what I did today. I used the glitter Be Swift as a topper over my my color, and it just gives your eye look that extra sparkle. And who doesn't like sparkle? I know I love it. Okay, so let's get on to the next row. So the next row we have is like this brown two-toned, almost like it has green tones in it, and it's like a metallic shimmer, and that's called Warrior. The next one we have is a brown matte called Honor. It's like a teddy bear brown, so it's not completely like a chocolate brown, but it's not like the tans that we had before. So that's nice. The next one is like a glitter coppery rust shade called Loyal. The next one is a glitter pressed powder shade called Brave. And lately, Colourpop has been releasing a lot of these glitter pressed powders. And they're nice. So there's that one. And that's in like a tan color. Across from a tan and an orange. And the last color, which I did use on my eyes in my crease, is Strength. And it's like a rusty copper matte color. And again, that was called Strength. And so this was the first row. This was Warrior, this two-tone color. This was Honor. This red one here was Loyal. This one was called Brave. And then this one is Strength. And these are more of like your rusty crease colors. I tend to use these colors for my crease. Don't have to, but that's just sometimes what I choose to. Apart from Loyal. Loyal's not really a color I would use in my crease. But all the others I would. Wipe those off. And we're going to go on with the last row. So the last row, at first we have a dark brownish gray. It's like a slate concrete color. And that's a matte shade. And that's in the color, and the name of that one is called True. The next one we have, which I used on my lid, it's a red shimmer metallic color, and it's called Underrated. The next one is a black sparkly pressed glitter, and that's called Defiant. The next one is a brown matte called Guiding Spirit. There's a lot of brown. This is like a chocolate brown, a milk chocolate brown. If you guys are into a lot of browns and earthy tones, this would be a good palette for you just because there's a lot of earthy tones. And this is a definite fall palette. So I can see why they released it for fall. And the next one is a chocolate brown pressed glitter, which is just, it's like a dark chocolate brown. And then that's the ones from the last row. This is True. This is Underrated. This is Defiant. This is Guiding Spirit. And this one is Legacy. And these are very, very bold and nice colors. These ones would be for like your overall lid look. And then you could spice it up with some pretty glitters in this palette. Overall, I really enjoy this palette and love it. It's a very easygoing palette that you can use for any look because it's mainly neutrals, and you could definitely neutralize it up. Even if you add like a pop of red color that I used right here, you can make it neutral by toning it down by adding the pressed glitters like I did today. I used the Be Swift Gold to tone down that red to make it look more neutral. And this is a definite fall palette. When I think of these colors, fall just screams and jumps out at me. These are all these beautiful colors that you would see in the pretty leaves that are changing the colors during the fall time. So overall, this is one of my favorite Colourpop palettes, I'd have to say. It's really hard to choose one because they're all amazing, but I gravitate and reach for this one a lot on a weekly basis. You can pair it with anything. It's a really good on-the-go traveling palette. The only thing I really have to say about it negatively, and if you even say it negatively, is I wish there was like a mirror attached to it, just because it would make it more travel accessible, because you would have a mirror attached to it and you wouldn't have to worry about finding a mirror to put on your makeup. Again, Colourpop is a cruelty-free brand. They're based out of America, so you know that it's going to be coming out of it's an American-made product coming out of California. Their packaging is beautiful. Again, I love Colourpop packaging, and all of their makeup is made out of natural products. So you're not going to get something that's going to make your skin break out or whatnot. They're very pigmented. Another thing that I might say about the glitters is when I'm swatching them and when I'm also applying them on my lid, they can get a little patchy and they're not as pigmented as their shimmers and their mattes. However, if you know how to work with them, and what seems to work fine for me is when I apply the glitters, I take my finger and I just pat it on my eyelid, and that seems to work better than using an actual brush, because if you use an actual brush, you're not going to get as much payout, and you're going to have to work with the brush a lot more and get more product out of it, because it is patchy and it doesn't work as well. So if you are going to use the glitters in this palette, definitely I would recommend using your finger to apply them, especially if you're just going to use it on your lid. But other than that, this palette is an amazing palette, and I can't wait to see what other Disney collaborations Colourpop has to come out with. Stay tuned for another future video of me reviewing the Disney's Masquerade palette. And as always, I hope you all stay beautiful. I hope you all stay safe, and you guys are all having a good day. And yep, have a good day.